Hey everybody, Gisele Grenier here. In this video lesson, I'm going to talk to you about making your colors a little bit brighter if they've been dulled down with your mixing. So I'm going to bring out my color wheel here. So the example we're going to do is we're going to do two sets of examples. We're going to take basically a red orange and add white to it to change its value. Then we're going to brighten it a bit. We're also going to take a blue green, add black to it to change its value, then brighten it up a little bit. So what we want to do is when we're mixing our paint, so I'm just going to use Naphthol Red Light. Oh, just to let you know, I'm using Decor Traditions, Naphthol Red Light, Paranone Orange, Titanium White for one experiment, then Phthalo Blue, Ultramarine Blue, and Carbon Black for the other experiment. So for the first one, I'm going to take Naphthol Red Light, which is a red-orange, and I'm going to add white to it to lower its value. Let's do a little bit more than that. And it's still pretty. It's still nice, but, you know, if I want to make it a little bit brighter, on your color wheel, add the color that's next to it, which is orange, the brighter orange. So I'm going to take a little bit of orange and pop that in there. And oh, there we go. Now it's gotten a little bit brighter. Okay, and what I should have done, silly me, you get some paper towel, silly me, I'm going to do it again. So I'm going to go over here, take Naphthol Red Light and white. There we go, just so you can see. And I'm going to make a note. So Naphthol Red Light plus Titanium White, and then to that, plus Paranone Orange. Okay, as you can see, that is a little bit brighter. The same experiment goes if we're working with black. If we were to take Phthalo Blue and then Carbon Black, you'll get one thing, and then what we want to do is brighten it up a little bit by adding the color next to it on the color wheel. So, and I'm always going with the lighter color. So if I were to take, with the previous experiment, the red, orange plus white, and if I want to make it brighter, I'm not going to go to a darker color. I'm going to go to a lighter color. Same thing with Phthalo Blue and Carbon Black. I want to go to a lighter color, and because green is next, so I'm not going to go green. I'm going to go to the Ultramarine Blue, the blue that's next to it on the color wheel. So I'm going to take Phthalo Blue, only a little bit of Carbon Black, and it's virtually you can't even tell. This is not a really good experiment, but I'm going to add white to the color just so you can see the true underlying color. Like that. Sorry about that. Joe came home. Stop. I just missed my paints. Okay, so where were we? We took Phthalo Blue and added black. Got this. And because we really can't see what that is, I add a little bit of white to see the true underlying color. And this is where now, because we already have white in the palette, we just create another color. This is now the color we don't have to buy. I love this color. I think it's like maybe a denim blue or a sapphire blue. So I'm going to have to make up the paint again because it's dry. Okay, let's take some white. So now I've got this one. That has more black in it now. You can tell, right? Want to brighten that up a little bit? I'm going to go to the color next to it on the color wheel that's brighter, which is Ultramarine Blue. I'm going to take the Ultramarine Blue. I'm going to go right over here. Oh, I'm running out of paint. Take some white for the true underlying color. Look at that. So you can even really see it here. You can see it here as well. So Phthalo Blue with Carbon Black, then adding a little bit of Ultramarine Blue to brighten it up a little bit. Okay, so with the dark colors, add a little bit of white to see the true underlying color, just to make it a little bit easier for you. Then from here, I mean, you can go even further. You know, want to make it brighter? Add more blue. Oh, this is blue and white though. Okay, and as you start adding more blue, less white, the color starts getting darker because I'm not adding any of the white. But the minute you add a little bit of the white, look how bright that is. Okay, so that's going to be your homework for this one. So it's going to be how to brighten dull. Oh, my writing needs to be improved. How to brighten dull color mixes. Oh my God. Really? This is why I use the computer to type everything out. All right, so your experiment. I want you to take a red orange, add white to it. Then I want you to add a little bit of Paranone orange to brighten it up. Then I want you to take a blue let me do that again. Take a red orange plus white, make your mix. Then add an orange to that to brighten it up. Then I want you to take a blue that leans towards green, add black to make a mix. Then take that mix and add blue that leans towards violet to make your mix, to brighten it up. Then add some white in the top just so you can see the true underlying color. I don't want to call out the specific color because you're maybe using something different. So I want you to get used to using the actual hue, the hue names, H-U-E, which is red, orange, orange, white, blue that leans towards green, blue that leans towards violet. So we're thinking like a blue-green, blue-violet, yellow-orange, orange, red-orange. Okay, those types of things. Actual names, phthalo blue, carbon black, ultramarine blue, those are dependent on the actual manufacturer, okay? But these are pretty standard colors. So that's your homework assignment. Take a picture, post it in the community or on Facebook. And YouTube doesn't allow pictures, so you're stuck on that. So do it in the other two communities or other two platforms. And don't forget to make sure you label your chart. Put the brand of color, a paint that you're using, and the actual colors that you used. And if you get stuck, post a question and we will jump in to help you move forward. Alrighty, so until I see you in the next lesson, stay inspired.